Good morning. Welcome back to Dielectrics. Now we are studying the Clausius-Mosotty equation. We are deriving the expression. Now let us consider a dielectric material subjected to an electric field. When the dielectric material is subjected to an electric field, there is a relative displacement of positive and negative charges in the dielectric material takes place, because of which an induced electric dipole moment is said to be established in the dielectric material, and that will be expressed in terms of the polarization of the dielectric. When a dielectric material is subjected to an external electric field, the positive and negative charges gets displaced. Now the dielectric is said to be polarized. And that polarization of dielectric material is given by this expression, where epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space, epsilon r is the relative permittivity or the dielectric constant of the material, and E is the magnitude of the external electric field applied to the dielectric material. The total polarization is also given by the expression P equals N into mu, or in other words N alpha EI, where N is the number of atoms per unit volume of the specimen, mu is called the dipole moment, alpha is the polarizability, and EI is the internal field that we have studied in the earlier slides. And EI is given by the expression E plus P by 3 epsilon naught, where E is the externally applied electric field, P is the polarization, epsilon is the permittivity of free space. Substituting this EI over here, we get P equals N alpha into EI, that is E plus P by 3 epsilon naught. Now comparing equation 1 and 2, comparing these two equations in the next slide, we get epsilon naught, epsilon r minus 1 into E, this is equation 1, that will be equal to equation 2. Since the LHS are same, the RHS have been equated. In the next step, we take these capital E's common, capital E's are taken out, and the remaining terms are here. In the next step, we cancel these E's, so we get epsilon naught into epsilon r minus 1, that will be equal to N alpha into, we have cross multiplied this, it is 3 plus epsilon r minus 1 whole divided by 3. Simplifying, we get epsilon naught into epsilon r minus 1, that is equal to N alpha into epsilon r by 3. In the next step, we get epsilon r minus 1 whole divided by this term, epsilon r plus 2, and that will be equal to N alpha divided by 3 epsilon naught, N alpha divided by 3 epsilon naught. This expression is called Clausius-Mosotty equation. Clausius-Mosotty equation. It is a relation between the dielectric constant or the relative permittivity of the material and number of atoms per unit volume, the polarizability, and the permittivity of free space. Now, we also have epsilon r is equal to 1 plus xi, or xi is equal to epsilon r minus 1. So, the numerator in the place of epsilon r minus 1, we can write xi. So in order to get epsilon r plus 2, I am adding 3 on both sides of this. We get epsilon xi plus 3 equals epsilon r minus 1 plus 3, that is equal to epsilon r plus 2. Therefore, this can be written as xi and this can be written as xi plus 3. Therefore, xi by xi plus 3 equals epsilon r minus 1 by epsilon r plus 2. that is equal to n alpha by 3 epsilon naught. The dielectric constant of any material can be predicted by knowing the polarizabilities of those materials. Right? This is about the Clausius-Massotti equation, which gives a relation between the polarizability and epsilon r, that is dielectric constant. Thank you.